The biggest mistake I see Cypress homeowners make right now isn't a bad sale or a bad buy. It's the move they keep deciding not to make year after year while the right window quietly passes them by. Welcome to the 5-Minute Real Estate Fix. I'm Chase with the Whitney team and First Team Real Estate. By the end of this, you're going to understand why the safe choice to stay put is often the most expensive one, and how homeowners here in Cypress and across Orange County are making move up and move down moves work without rolling the dice on timing. Here's the fix. Most people think the risk in a sell to buy move is the move itself. The real risk is waiting, and I want to explain why. I talk to longtime homeowners every single week, people who've been in the same place for 10, 15, 20, or even 50 years. The family grew or the kids have left and the house no longer fits their life. They want to make a move and they're held back by one fear, ending up stuck without a place to live or stuck carrying 2 mortgages. So they imagine the 2 worst case stories. In the first, they sell first, the buyer wants to close in 30 days, and now they're rushing a decision they're going to live with for a decade. In the second, they find the perfect next home, write a contingent offer, and lose that house to a cleaner buyer. Both are real and both are scary. So most people quietly choose a third path. They do nothing. They sit on a low rate and a lot of equity and wait for a market that feels safe. Now, here's what the waiting actually costs. The window that's right for your life almost never lines up with the window where everything feels perfectly comfortable. You wait for comfort, and the move you wanted just keeps drifting further out. Now, let me reset, because the picture in Cypress and across most of Orange County right now is steadier than most people assume. The median sales price was right around $1.1 million in May for Cypress, up 11% from a year ago. There were close to 89 homes on the market, and homes are taking about 2 months to sell. That's a functioning market, real demand for well-priced homes and enough inventory that buyers aren't in a frenzy. On financing, the 30-year fixed rate averages right around 6.47% in mid-June, down from 6.81% a year ago. Rates have settled into the mid to low 6s and held there recently. And here's the number almost everyone misses. Statewide affordability is sitting at around 18%. Only around 1 in 5 households can afford the median home. If you already own here, that's a quiet advantage that other buyers don't have. You're moving equity from one home into the next instead of starting from scratch. The equity is the tool that makes the whole thing work, and it works in both directions. Trade up, and the equity from a paid down home covers a strong down payment, which keeps the new loan and your payment in check even with today's rates. If you downsize, the math can work even harder. Selling a larger family home and moving into something smaller might free up real cash while lowering your monthly costs. We're seeing more Cypress empty nesters make that exact move, and it comes with far less stress than they expect. So how do you bridge the gap without the timing nightmare? There are several proven paths, and the right one depends on your equity, your timeline, and your comfort of risk, and a few other things as well. A bridge loan, while there are costs involved, lets you tap your current equity to fund the next down payment before your sale closes. Buy before you sell programs like qualified homeowners purchase first and sell later, while a HELOC set up ahead of time can supply the down payment. And ahead of time matters because most lenders won't open one once your home is listed. And a well-prepared contingent offer, weak in a frantic market, is genuinely workable in today's steadier one, and they're far more common than you might think. Here's how we think about it on our team. We don't start with the sign in the yard. We start with the plan. What your home nets today, what financing fits for you, what's coming available for you to buy, and only then we talk about launching. That order is the difference between feeling rushed and feeling in control. The takeaway is simple. You don't need a perfect market to make this move. You need to understand your market and have the pieces lined up before you make the move. Be sure to check out the full blog article on this topic at 4realestatehelp.com/blog. That's the number 4, realestatehelp.com/blog. Thanks for tuning in to this week's 5-Minute Real Estate Fix. I'm Chase with the Whitney team, and I'll see you around town or on the next episode.